What is up there, guys? We got some bad news. I'll show you in a second. Let me just turn off that little camera on the bottom. So I got some bad news. Our house ended up getting flooded, and we were under a flood watch here in Arlington. Well, where we live is we live in a cul-de-sac. As you can tell, I got all my shit up on my desk and whatnot to prevent from anything else getting wet. But anyways, we had a flash flood warning in our FET, and we live in a cul-de-sac. Basically, all that is just a circle that goes like that, and it goes back up. And there's only one rain gutter throughout the whole street. I mean, going all the way up. There's only one rain gutter, so all that rain's coming towards us, and our house sits like smack dead in the middle. So the city told us that our house is gonna get hit hard when it happens. When all that stuff happens, we'll be the ones that get hit hardest, and everybody else, their land's already propped up high, and they haven't done it to this house because this is an older house, so you can't just prop up the land, there you go. No. So we didn't have the money to get our landscaping done, plus the city hasn't propped up our land correctly. And so some idiot, because we have neighbors here, and I'm not saying the race or anything, I'm just gonna say some idiot decided to put like a fence type deal in a rain gutter, basically try to keep from them losing their stuff, like the kids' balls and stuff like that. Or I don't know, the kids kept losing their shit. So they ended up putting a stupid fence down in the rain gutter, which is completely against the law. You can't put anything in the rain gutters, guys. That is way against the law. I mean, you're gonna get serious charges, and then once it happens, it's an investigation. So don't do it. Basically, what happened is we've been living here for a while now, and when we had bad storms or flash flood warnings, everything was running perfectly. The gutters was doing its job. The rain gutter was doing its job. Plus, we have a rain ditch right here that goes right into the back, all the way towards the back, that carries more water out, just in case if it does start on over flood, this carry the water completely out. Well, we didn't know about this. We didn't know there was a fence still in the rain gutter. Basically, what happened is all the trash that usually flows down in the rain gutter. And I guess they don't know that they have it set up where all that crap separates when it goes into the rain gutter. So there is a separation type deal where all the non-necessary stuff that doesn't need to be going in there gets separated. They don't think about this. But yes, guys, in rain gutters, there is further down the line, there is a separation that separates leaves and trash and whatnot, and non-necessary stuff that doesn't need to be going in there, to the other side. That's why when you see the city come out and they vacuum it all out, that's because all of that stuff has been separated. But sometimes I know sometimes stuff get in there, but it doesn't matter if stuff do get in there because it goes through a cleaning process. So it goes to, I don't know what company, but it goes to a company. Anything that's not supposed to be in the water, they remove, because we have to clean our water, even if it is lake water or whatnot. It still has to be cleaned before they can pump back into the ocean. It's just a safety hazard they do, and that's for anything, anything. So don't get mad if you see someone pouring something down the drain they shouldn't be, because it goes through a cleaning process, and they have pretty much anything to clean. So even if it's cooking oil or whatnot, it goes through a cleaning process. But if you do see someone dumping cooking oil, beat the crap out of them. Still, even if it does go through a cleaning process, there's some stuff we can't clean. But anyways, back to the story. It's not even a story. Back to the disaster. So we ended up getting a flash flood warning. It's been raining like almost 2 weeks here in Arlington. And I was going to get ready to go to my friend's house, and I wasn't going to make no videos. That's basically how me taking a break until I get my Farming Simulator, game. Well, it's kind of had to change. I had to move all my stuff. All my posters need to be taken down. They're ruined. But they're not ruined from the water. They're ruined from a machine. I'll tell you in a second. But anyways, the water came through the front door. Our front door was completely shut and locked. The back door was completely shut and locked. All the doors were completely shut and locked. So, all we see is this water coming down the hallway. And I was like, what the hell? Because I knew there was a flash flood warning, because the phones already alerted us that we had a flash flood alert. Well, we see water coming through the front door, just, kind of coming out through this little hose and stuff. And I was like, oh God, we got a flash flood. So we're doing everything to try to get the water to go out. So we open up the back door to allow the water that comes to the front door to flow completely out. Because like I said, our house is not level. It's kind of going downward a little too. So it just makes the water go right out the back door. The water was coming through holes and cracks. The water, we ended up opening up the front door because we do have a rain door. But it didn't matter. That rain door wasn't going to be able to hold all that water. Because the water was to the point where it was almost up to my knees. And I'm 6'1". So up to my knees. And the outside water was because it was all building up. And it came through all the rooms. It just hit every single room. Every single room got hit pretty hard. There's only one room that didn't get hit real hard. But all the other rooms did. They were completely soaked. All of them were completely soaked. All the carpets were soaked. I'll show you right now, matter of fact. All the carpets were completely soaked. Carpets had to be pulled up in each room. All the way up towards the living room. There's... all of the rooms were hit. Every single room was hit, and there's machineries and machines and stuff like that into the rooms. We got I don't know what it's called, dehumidifier. Can't remember the name of it. Basically, dehumidifier. There we go, humidifier. Basically, what it does is it gets water from the air and it pumps it outside, and basically making it where it gets really, really, really hot and gets rid of that humid, for the carpets can dry faster. My room got hit real hard. This room over here got hit really, really hard. The room I used to be in got hit real hard. I mean, it was completely soaked. And we had a carpet company come out. They tore up the carpet because at first, this happened on Saturday, so at first we used an industrial carpet cleaner to clean the carpets. Well, that wasn't doing the job because about 10 minutes later, carpets were soaked. So, we knew it was the padding underneath the carpet that needed to be removed. It was too wet, and it was sticky. Yeah, it started stinking. So we had a carpet company come out. They tore up all the carpets. They cleaned the concrete floor underneath it, spraying it with chemicals and the smelly good stuff. And it doesn't last too long. That smelly stuff don't last too long. They removed everything. Well, we're still under the flash flood warnings for this whole entire week. So, it's not raining right now, but, they got us under flash flood warning because it does say we're supposed to have rain for a week. So they're going to come back next week, and that gives the carpet good enough time to dry. But they brought all their machines over here, and they left it over here for us to get the carpets dry. They said, put the machines underneath the carpet, and if it's not flapping no more, and it's just sitting there, move the unit into another corner, and as soon as the carpet starts flapping, that means it's drying. And they also gave us another tip: if the nail strips, I'll show you. I don't know why I keep turning that on. The nail strips underneath the carpet, if those are this color right here, they're nice and dry, that means your carpet's good to be placed back down. But if they're brown and they look wet and they look soaky, that means you need to let it dry more before you put the carpet back down. All my stuff was out of here. My bed and stuff, all that stuff, it was out of here. Luckily, nothing electronical got ruined. Nothing electronical did not get ruined, except their one stereo, but I don't really care because it didn't work in the first place. But nothing else really got ruined. Because, like I said, it was not like a whole bunch of water. The only thing that got a whole bunch of water was the hallway, and it just went whoosh. It was like a giant wave, but we were able to control it by putting blankets, towels, anything we could find that would soak up the water and stop it. And that's what we did. And it only happened for a couple of seconds, but even a couple of seconds could do a lot of damage to carpets. But anyway, someone put a rain gutter down there, a fence down there. It covered up half of it with like leaves and junk and stuff, and there's like a small portion for water to run through, and that's why we had the flood. And the city is doing an investigation to figure out who it is. But that's basically what happened here, guys. Let me know down in the comments. Videos will be on hold until we get the problem fixed. I am so sorry of what happened. I love everybody out there, and yes, we're gonna get this problem done. I'll keep you up to date. If you want me to keep you up to date, leave down in the comments down below. I love everybody out there. I'm so sorry, but that doesn't mean we're gonna stop making videos. Bye bye.